Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl T. We back with another Steelers video, and today, I didn't really give my input on the draft, you know, but for me, I think the Steelers did. I think they did. I'll give them probably like a B minus. I'll give them a B minus. First we're gonna start off Derek Harmon, defensive lineman. I think that's good. That's good for us on defense because um the defense be wearing out, especially on the front. They be worn out, tired. So I think this is a good thing that we got him. Especially the run D is gonna be way better. We the run like so many running backs got through us, especially Derrick Henry. Like we definitely needed a defensive tackle with more defensive tackles. Somebody that's gonna be disruptive or whatever. So Derek Harmon most definitely was a W pickup. Secondly, we got Caleb Johnson, the running back. Um, I would say I think he was like one of the top running backs in the draft, wasn't he? Besides Cam, Cam went to the Giants. That's W. That's a W over there. They getting a good one over there. Um, I think he'll do really well, especially how Arthur Smith loved to run the ball, but I don't see him running the ball as much. He's saying that he's gonna switch. He's gonna throw the ball more. We'll see how that plays out because, like I said, and I said before in recent videos that DK, you got DK, you got JP, and you got Fire Move. So you and Calvin Austin as well in the offense. So and we picked up a few undrafted, undrafted, you know, undrafted players in the draft. I'll probably do that in another video. But yeah, I think Caleb Johnson will be just fine with us. We got him. We have Jalen Warren, of course, and we got Kenneth Gainwell, and I believe we still got we have what's his name, Cordell Patterson, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, we did release Martavius Adams. By the way, they did release him. He was cool, whatever, but he just couldn't stay healthy. He'll be on the injuries list. Like I'll look up and see him on the injury list all the time. I'm like, damn, stay healthy. But it is what it is. I wish him the best. But yeah, I think Caleb Johnson gonna be good for us. Some people that might not think that, but I do. It might turn this offense a little around and stuff like that. We'll see, man. We'll see. Like I said, they gotta change my mind, my mentality, cause we need to score points on offense. Yaya Black, another defensive lineman. Um, that's cool. If we got one of those, he'll be beside Cameron Hayward, Dante. I mean not Dante, Derek Harmon. You know, for them to stop the runs and stuff like that, inside runs, because we were getting beat, boy. So y'all Black. Hopefully, we'll see how that turned out. See how he plays. When the season starts. Will 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 Howard, quarterback for Ohio State. A lot of people were shaking heads, but um, we'll see. I'm not really big on. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not really big on Will Howard like that. Um, I mean, he might prove me wrong, but as of right now, I've been hearing like Aaron Rodgers might sign, so he might not. He's gonna be backup, of course. He probably learned from Aaron Rodgers and shit like that. But if he gets that opportunity and he plays out this world, I can get on here and say I'm wrong. Because I'm a type of person to say that. For me, I got to see something. I got to really see something from this guy. So we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. He got to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong for real. But like I said, I think Aaron Rodgers is going to sign. They saying that. I don't know, man. They've been saying this and that about Aaron Rodgers going to sign here and there. But he'll learn from Aaron Rodgers if Aaron Rodgers doing. That's a good, veteran to learn from. But Carson Bruner, I think I say his last name wrong. He's a linebacker. That's really good that we got getting a lot of linebacker depth. Again, we was like the past, what was it, past year, not the past year, what it, can I say that? But this would be good because our linebackers, our edge rushers are so tired, and they don't have anybody to like sub in and out and shit like that. So I think with some new fresh legs and in for them, it should be good. I think Carson might be underrated pick in my opinion, but we'll see. Next up we got Jack Sawyer. Some of my Steelers peers was like, he wants so a good pick, but if you turn on the tape and look at this guy play, he has a lot of similarities to T.J. Watt. He knocks down the ball, script fumbles. He do a lot of similarities, so I'm guessing like when they take T.J. Watt and get him a breather, they'll put Jack Sawyer there at his spot, and he be the depth. He'll learn from T.J. Watt, that's for sure. Um, I'll give it. I think picking up Jack Sawyer was a W. I don't think it was um a epic fail. I think it would be great. Like I said, he'll learn from behind T.J. Watt. And when T.J. Watt need that breather, he'll be in there subbing fresh legs out there. Substitutes. I feel like that's exactly why they went hard on defensive linemen, edge rusher, and the linebackers. Linebackers and stuff like that. Who else I got? Who else I'm missing? Dante Kent. A lot of people won't really fun of, you know, his stats or whatever. But if he can play well on this team, we do our corner. Like everybody want to say, oh, the Steelers, the run game, the defensive run game was really terrible, but the corners really played bad too. We need to also y'all go look at tape, and the corners couldn't tackle worth a damn, couldn't cover worth a damn. Um, Hopefully Dante Kent can do that. Alongside with Joey Porter. I can't believe Cam Sutton really on our team. He's still on our team, even though he played terribly. But it is what it is, though. But I like all these picks, so far. At first I was really upset, but then I started to think, like, okay, I see where they're going, I see why they didn't choose this player and that player. But I'll say overall B minus, still a draft. And hopefully when the season hit, let's see what they can do. But make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, turn on notifications on YouTube side. We to 100. We about to be 100 subs away. TikTok. Thank y'all for the love and support, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.